In the warming Arctic, where snow wasn't snowy anymore, there lived a small family of polar bears. Mama Bear waved a paper fan as fast as she could. She was so hot her fur almost drooped. Drops of melting ice fell onto Baby Bear's head like tiny warm raindrops. Papa Bear sighed.
Sometimes when I walk on the ice, it's so thin I fall right into the water. And catching seals is getting harder. The ice is too small for me to stand on.
Baby Bear touched his tummy. It rumbled like a little drum. They needed to find a way to stay alive. One day, Mama Bear remembered something.
I once saw a piece of paper humans left behind,
She said.
It said there's a brand new zoo in Alaska. They have cold air, pretend snow, and polar bears there get seal meals every single day.
Baby Bear's eyes grew wide. Papa Bear's ears perked up. A place like that sounded like a dream. So the family swam and swam, through bright days and dark nights, until at last they saw the shining gates of the zoo. But as soon as they climbed onto land, a security guard stopped them.
"What are you here for?"
He asked. Papa Bear said,
My home melted. We have nowhere to live. We want to stay here.
The guard pointed to a small side gate. Only then did they notice the long, long line of polar bears. A line so long they couldn't see the end. They had come too far to turn back. So they waited. They waited through the sunrise. And when it was finally their turn, they felt hopeful. But instead of letting them in, the worker gave them a piece of paper, an application form. They had to take a number and go to the waiting area. The waiting area was a big iron cage filled with polar bears. Some sitting quietly, some lying on the floor, some staring at nothing at all. Papa Bear looked up at the number machine. A voice called.
Number 135.
He checked their number. 2406. So the family waited and waited. Through snowy winters and rainy summers. Through nights that felt too long and days that felt too short. One afternoon, Papa Bear noticed a small hidden line in a corner. The bears there were being let in quickly. But when he tried to join, another guard stopped him.
"This is the fast track line,"
the guard said.
"only for bears who qualify under the urgency rules."
The rules were, you must prove your home was destroyed. You must be a famous bear who can help the zoo's popularity. You must have very serious sadness, so serious it affects your mind. Or you must be old, weak, or disabled. Papa Bear hurried back to Mama Bear and Baby Bear. But the more they talked, the sadder they felt. Their home had melted, so they had no address to write down. They weren't famous like the internet celebrity bears, and every bear in the waiting area was sad, so they had nothing special to show. That left only one rule, being disabled. Papa Bear whispered,
It's the only way. If the guards find out we're pretending, our whole year of waiting will be wasted.
The family sat in silence. Then, slowly, they nodded. It was the hardest choice they had ever made. Mama Bear broke Big Cub's front tooth. Papa Bear drove over Mama Bear's leg. Little Cub tried to tie a rope, but Mama and Papa saved him. Big Cub slammed a door on Papa Bear's arm until it cracked. At last, the whole family looked just hurt enough to try the fast track line. At the gate, the guards used magnifying glasses to check every bruise and injury. They pressed on Papa Bear's broken arm and examined Mama Bear's leg. Finally, after long whispers and serious nods, the guards handed them a permit. They were allowed in. The big gate opened, glowing with warm golden light. They had made it. After everything, they had finally reached the place they dreamed of. And so, bathed in golden light, the family stepped forward into whatever waited on the other side.